This is the story of Yggdrasil in the land of Arcania. Children of men pass down an ancient fable. The power of the gods will be granted there. Disciples of magic study and archaic myth, the great mysteries shall be answered there. Descendants of warriors recite their folklore. The ultimate techniques can be mastered there. Nomads of the plains exchange a fairy tale. The lost treasures must be slumbering there. From all across the land of Arcania, each culture pursues its own legends. They journey to Yggdrasil, yearning to reach the top and meet their destinies.
Hail and well met, my brave heroes! Just kidding! Of course! I'll be glad to look after that for you. How can I be of service? Have a nice day!
Welcome. What will you do? What will you do? Is there something else? Good luck to you all.
Welcome. Which will it be? Thank you. Here's your reward. There's no new requests. What'll it be?
Yes!
What'll it be? We're counting on you.
Welcome! Do you want to save? How can I be of service? How can I be of service? Have a nice day!
Welcome! Eesh. Huh? Huh? What? Anything else? Pleasure doing business.
Welcome. Is there something else? Good luck to you all.
Thank you for coming. Hello. What would you like to do? That's unfortunate. Which will you register? Well done. That's unfortunate. Which will you register? Well done. I expect great things from you.
Welcome! Of course! I'll be glad to look after that for you.
Fucking Windows updates again. God damn it. It happens like half the time there's a Windows update, it just resets all the audio settings. Audio device settings, that is. Fucking hell, Windows.
How can I be of service? Have a nice day!
I guess to reiterate the start then. I already started, I think, before I even commented. Is... As you saw, I got the roper part, already handed that in. And...
Welcome. What will you do? What will you do?
Austrian Minerva registered his two characters, Hortensia and Lorraine. Yeah, most of it was reading dialogue, then realizing I've read this before. And just the two bits I've now restated So yeah,
Come again.
not much of substance. Oh, and if you want to register your second character, if you are so inclined to, because you don't have to, but if you want to, we can. We are in town. Or near town. Maybe I should rest the
Welcome. What will you do?
gathering party.
Good luck to you all.
Welcome! Do you want to save?
Not safe. Rest.
Thank you for your patronage! Have a nice nap!
Yes, I did. For one, I'm just amazed that there's a cassette tape case sorted in there. That's interesting. But funny, they also printed out a card for it. It also reminded me that I have a copy of Pokemon Emerald, like a physical cartridge, in my room. And I probably have a copy of Pokemon Ruby and or Sapphire in the house somewhere as well. Which then led to the weird feeling that my childhood is not 5 years ago, like it always feels like it is. No, it is more than 5 years ago now.
Have a nice day!
Welcome. Is there good luck?
They're rested. Time to move on. To floor 5. And the trial of Butts.jpg. Oh yeah, same with mine. Really sucks though, can't grow any berries. Eh. Okay, birthday week fire. I didn't let the dog out, but it shouldn't matter for now.
Take that! Ha! 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 Ha!
Ready? Disappear. That was child's play.
That's why it shouldn't matter for now. Alright. Get that there. Also, finally hit the 4th stratum. And Untold, and my god, does it just get better there. Because now the encounters don't fucking hard check you for a protector and a medic. Ugh, you can do it with a non-standard party. Helps so much, making the game more tolerable. Maybe even fun. I don't know, I've got, right now it would be a Landsnatch, Ronin, Troubadour, and Survivalist as the party. Which is doing okay. I recognize what I'm seeing again. Yeah. Yeah. Still, though, the fourth stratum really does start to feel like an actual, proper EO game now that it's not like, oh, you have to emulate the story party or else you're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, I'm kind of vaguely thinking I probably had a hard time in story mode at this point too, because, yeah, Protector and Medic aren't terribly useful. You're going to be relying a lot on your two story exclusive classes. Even Alchemist loses effectiveness before Stratum. Or does Alchemist lose effectiveness? I don't think Alchemist loses effectiveness, but there's other things that become more useful, thereby indirectly making Alchemist less useful. Or less necessary. Hello, multiple shortcuts. Hello, Butts.jpg.
Found something. There's more.
Wow!
Yay! Okay, so one thing I didn't quite mention before I pointed out the mic is goddamn windowed, is Crooked Tree is actually kind of really rare. Rarer than I thought it would be. That might have just been the sixth one we've gotten, to be honest. You really don't have enough to equip both your Trifa and Alari with this Sequoian bow +5. That's not me. Hey, Colossal Roper.
Do I have to? Are you ready for this?
You ready?
Oh. I didn't think double attack would be that strong.
Get a load of this.
Yeah, I'm glad it got the eye out of the way. They are a real pain in the ass if you don't take care of them soon, but... yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be that fast.
Right.
Thanks a bunch.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, he's still gonna go down one hit if a Colossal Roper hits him again like that, but... well... that's if a Colossal Roper hits him again.
Is that?
Yes, that is a switch. How observant of you. Also, there's like this tiny gnat in the room, and it's just fluttering, just meandering about, but like it's wandering in and off of the monitors. It's like it's not particularly fast or agile or whatever, but it's there, and I hope I just got it. So I'm not going to do the whole clapping the hands thing. That's going to peak the mic. I did not get it. Kind of felt like I got something though in my hand. Might have been a crumb. And the inspiration that struck you was Butts.jpg. That is the wrong tool. Yeah, I'll count those all. Yeah. Yeah, I do have that. Although, to be pedantic, they aren't technically female, rather there are no genders officially assigned to the portraits. Yes, they are. Obviously, anatomically, they fit one mold or the other, but as far as the game mechanically goes, who knows? I mean, Alara is using a male, what I'd call a male portrait, but a female voice, and so it says that's a girl, so it's a girl. Oh, a third chain flame. Yeah, it's a little health. Yes, Steffi Chan the gamer. Also, hello. Yeah. When I hear female coded, I think like this has been coded as in programmatically coded using like Visual Studio or whatever engine they're using to say this is a female portrait. I'm like, it's not. In that respect, I did argue the point. Well, you're speaking to someone who was educated as a literal programmer, so you're going to have to keep that in mind with your word choice. I'm going to think of things in code almost first and foremost. Almost. Hi there, foe. Rather, hi there, Red Lobster. Isn't that? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, fair enough. Man, English gets real sticky and weird when you try to come up with terms for everything. Like, I get the importance of it. Even I too would like to come up with a lot of terms to be even more specific about stuff, but like, my word, it gets confusing real fast. Okay, so it should go like that. And okay, so it's wall 1 and then into the abyss. There we go. You're not dining at Red Lobster today. Oh, Toxipede in the distance too. Cool. There's probably going to be an owlbear somewhere on this floor too, isn't there?
What is that?
I remember this little puzzle. It's a neat puzzle. Neat, and then it actually makes some good use of mechanics and things, but eh. Oh yeah, what did I decide on? Red for you step on this tile, you are detected. Orange probably for... yeah. Yeah, orange for if you step on this tile, you may be detected, as in it has a sight cone that you need to avoid. And yellow is the path it takes. Okay. Oh, okay. Water there. I forgot to heal Alyssa, and that is a new rabbit. Well, I feel we should focus the new thing so we never learn what the hell it does, on the other hand.
Watch this.
My turn?
Let's kill the boar that we know is an actual threat as well.
My ace in the hole. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Got it.
I'll give it my all.
Oh, that's heavy damage.
Sounds about right. I didn't ask for this.
Thanks a bunch. Thanks a bunch.
Should probably be using food at this point. And do. Switch paths.
Is that?
Yep. That blocks some path later on, but it just unblocks Toxipede. So now we can get in front of it safely. Which is a cool mechanic. It blocks some loot. Oh no! Yeah, past you was weird. Fair enough. I wouldn't claim normal's a real thing either. I mean, I would use the term normal to describe what we expect as the usual. But normal as in, like, not weird, I don't think that really exists. Not a fan.
Did something just...
Ah, because that says check, this must be... farmland. As you wander through the labyrinth, you discover some golden fruits hanging from the branches of the tree before you. After gazing at the golden fruits for a while, Alyssa offers some expertise. Based on their foraging skills, these are called moon apples and are Earthland's favorite snack. Today they're grown throughout every region of Arcania, but they're indigenous to Yggdrasil. If you like a healthy snack for the road, then go ahead and pick an apple or two. Well, if you're looking at portraits to come up with a character, I mean, I can go back to town and show you the portraits, because I don't think Nexus has much overlap. Although Nexus did have some real cool DLC portraits, though. Oh, I know what to do. About that treasure chest. You know, it requires some specific stuff, though. Oh, this thing's just a big stab. Well, guess who has stab damage? Not Whirlwind. Armor Pierce. Attack. Attack. Fireball. Fireball. Lightning Bolt.
Can you handle this?
Oh, no Chain Burst. There we go. Okay.
Huh. Something's there.
And turn. You've now trapped the Toxipede, which lets us be free. Now then. There we are with that path. Now draw the walls. That should do. Let's grab that loot. Alright, there's that. Alright, can't move forwards. I think this goes diagonally. Hey, so, but it's been a while. Not a while since we talked, but a while since I've seen you here. Oh yeah, this thing's been in every game. I have like never used it, but hey, it exists. I'm sure somebody's got a use for this. Put it like there. Should be fine. Most nice things have calmed down for you. And yeah, I think I have the same amount of DLC for Nexus. I think I got the portraits because they were like free on launch if you got them on like the first day or something. Well, the bikini armor was you had to pay for, so I just never got it. Maybe I did get it. I don't know. Didn't get the grinding DLC though. Never really do. I mean, in the first Etrian Odyssey game I played, I grinded the same party to max level. Not to spoil what the max level is. I grinded them to max level 4 times. Because I just wanted to see a certain mechanic for the most part. And also I was like hit cap by 80% through the game. Like, you're not supposed to even be at the cap by the end of the game if you play things, if you don't really grind, but yeah, very overleveled in my history of playing these games. But so now that I'm knowing, now that I know what I'm doing, still kind of overleveled though. Yeah, in fact, I think, for 5? I remember for 5, some of the DLC was also, like, free for the first 24 hours after launch, too. I don't quite remember what exactly, though, but it wasn't some of the extra portraits. Maybe some of the extra portraits were free, but not all of them. I don't think so. I remember actually spending some money for 5. So it doesn't include all 5 DLC then. I've been... Yeah, not sure how to answer how I've been, because a lot's happened. Obviously not good, otherwise I'd be already have spewed about what's going on, so it's like, how the hell do I phrase this in a concise manner?
Can it be like this all the time?
What is that?
Let's see. Yeah, like, the corner wall there is gone, but is it, like, that, or is it something else entirely? It's probably like that, isn't it? I mean, I guess the good news to say already, aside from me getting a lot more form on Warframe, and enjoying my time more playing Etrian Odysseys again, is that I've gotten a bit more help and a bit more direction in my job search. Otherwise, it's just been a lot of bad shit just happening at the same time. Like, my dad had to get heart surgery, and at about the same time, our shower valve also finally broke down. So we had to get that replaced. And, I mean, that's the 2 big events anyways. Dad's home now. He's been home for a couple of days, but he was out of the house for a week while he was at the hospital. And now he still has to be, like, on watch, and not sure when he can work again. I suppose now would be a good time to bring up the fact that I do have the Ko-Fi link there, and while it's not tested, I will be alright, sorry. Ko-Fi as a whole hasn't been tested. It should work, though. Should be linked to my PayPal. And I know the link should take you to the right page, because I have tested that. And they don't take a cut. I know that. They get their... Unlike Patreon, they don't take a cut. So they get their money through a Ko-Fi Gold subscription. Yeah. I mean, my dad should be better. They gave him a couple of stents, so should improve his blood flow, which means he should be less tired and less out of breath and all that. As you stroll through the forest, you stop at a dead end. Beyond here is impassably thick brush. Whatever's inside is hidden in shadow. Having no choice but to turn back, you notice a large tree that would make a nice spot to stop and rest. You could take a break here for a while, or even continue our exploration. Things are never quite as they seem. Let's look around. You cautiously look around, though you don't see anything. The cries of beasts can be heard coming from somewhere not far from here. This place isn't as safe as it first appeared. Better not let let down your guard. I'll just leave that as a question mark. Come back to it later. Yeah, one thing I can say I've learned that I definitely should pass on to you, that I underestimated just how much you should actually customize your resume for each job application. Like, I thought, like, because you're under the impression, at least, that you're supposed to apply to, like, a bunch of jobs all at once, just kind of do a shotgun approach and hopefully hear back from someone. And it's, at that point, doing it that rapidly is a pain in the ass to keep rewriting your resume for every single one. So I didn't do that. I made one and was done. But because of how the automation works, they've got, if you just have like the wrong size font, they can throw out your resume in like the first pass because they're just not that well made. So really, it's best that you actually, you know, not apply to like 5 per day, but instead apply to 1 maybe every other day or just a couple a week. But really tailor your resume to them, and especially if you can, write cover letters. And by cover letter, it doesn't mean like a letter, it's just like an introductory message that just says, hi, this is who I am, this is why I'm qualified for the position I'm applying for. You can contact me at this time through this method kind of deal. It's like a little sales pitch for you, a couple paragraphs. That use. It's something you should really just practice, because definitely, actually no, not definitely, probably not going to get your first application through, so use that as a learning experience. And something that never occurred to me is, after an interview, just contact the interviewer and ask them how you did and how you could do better. Like, it kind of just assumes, oh, when we're done, if you don't hire me, then we just kind of ghost each other. That is kind of how it goes, but maybe not necessarily. So I hope that helps you guys. Although I'm not sure if Alyssa has a job. I know Alyssa. Oh wait, Alyssa is like a part-time teacher. I remember that much. I don't know if that's still going on.
Did something just...
Alright, how to read these messages. Resume. I can see maybe. Yeah, I'd say I can address both those comments. The second one, the projects, yes, those will be good. Because showing that you've worked on something recently is a huge positive as far as anybody that's hiring will say. Because if you've worked on something recently, then you've shown that, yes, these are your skills and they're up to date. But on the, you're worried about not having enough skills, the job postings you find online, usually the requirements, even the basic ones, are like, this is the perfect candidate. This is the unicorn. We're looking to hire a unicorn, so they're obviously not going to find a unicorn. And what you should be thinking, really, as long as you meet like maybe like half of the minimum requirements to a job posting, they'll consider you. Maybe even less. Like, as long as you meet at least like more than one of the minimum requirements, they say, they'll take a look at your stuff. I mean, you can probably even get an interview at that point if you've actually like tailored a resume to the application as well. Oh, and one thing that seems to be quite important is, if in your cover letter, if in your resume, if like, you know, in your general contact with whatever position you're applying for, you really make it sound like you want to work here, like this would be your dream job or your passion job, that seems to help a lot. like, even if you meet none of the minimum requirements at that point, right, or really just one, I think probably have to meet at least one, but you show you're passionate, they'll probably consider you over someone who is a unicorn but doesn't care. Yes, Alyssa has phrased it quite well. Oh. Oh no. No, thank you. Yeah, so most jobs, at least statistically, you'll get through connections. Like, you'll get through, like, you have a friend who knows a guy because they work at the same company, and then you get hired through that, like through word of mouth. It seems like 3/4 of the jobs people get is through that method. So the 25% that you get through just applying is, well, the process is unnecessarily obtuse. Even say it's maliciously secretive. Sorry, not maliciously. Maliciously obtuse is the right phrasing. I just didn't want to be repetitive with my words. It is both unnecessarily and you could even say maliciously obtuse is the job-seeking process. Especially during times with high unemployment, because the companies now get to choose who they hire. They have a much larger pool to pull from, so they can't just like settle on a guy, so you're gonna have to really sell yourself well. Which to that end means researching the industry you're going to apply for. Because it's not just apply for a comp sci job, it's also apply for like what industry, like agriculture, gym pro, doing like web design, whatever. And try to tailor your resume to that. Let's get you colored inappropriately.
Huh. Something's there.
And also, I will say you actually making something at this stage in your life is definitely going to be good, because you'll always get income from this. You may get the bulk of it during the first week or so after launch, but like, you're still going to get purchases throughout the rest of your life, people buying the game. Yeah, I hear you with that. I also, nah, I won't say that. I haven't heard it from enough sources to parrot it. Yep. I mean, part of it, yeah, nepotism, but also part of it seems to be that because the job-seeking process is so maliciously obtuse, you're kind of forced to get it through nepotism. I feel like it inflates the other process a bit more, because it just takes too long to get it through, quote-unquote, normal channels. Because I'll tell you this, if you ever talk to someone who is like a professional recruiter, professional headhunter, they have no fucking clue what they're talking about. They don't know what job they're hiring for or what you do on the job. They've just been given a sheet of requirements, and they're going to look at your resume and they're going to talk to you, and they're just going to make sure that you hit the check boxes and that you don't raise up any kind of red flags, or they don't give you any reason to just knock you off the list, because they probably have a list of hundreds of people that they're going to go through. Like, if you're looking for a programming job, as an example, because I have heard a story on this, like, you could teach the language that's required for the job. A headhunter is not going to care, because he doesn't realize how significant that is. He doesn't know much about the job, he just has the requirements, and teaching the language isn't on the checklist, so it doesn't matter. It's one thing to be aware of when job hunting. If you can get in contact with someone who actually works at the company and not just a recruiter or a headhunter, you'll have a much better chance of getting hired because they'll actually see what you're worth and not just a bunch of checkboxes on a resume. Okay, time to be a little scared now because we're in new terrain. With an owlbear right behind us that we might be able to beat, might not, I don't know. Oh, I see. Should be like that then. So yeah, I'd say you working on your own passion stuff, that's good. You don't have to do it for money. Especially not now, since your parents can still cover for all of your living expenses. You don't have to worry about keeping a roof over your head. So do what you like now, and really experiment. Like, if there's one thing that you could do better now at this point in your life, it's just to experiment. Because you still have the safety net of your parents underneath you to keep you from falling too far. So try out a bunch of stuff. Find out what you really like. Find out what you like to do for fun, find out what you'd like to do for money. Use the time you have for that, and you should do a lot better later on in life. Because no, they don't teach you that at school or college. You just have to learn that shit through fucking sink or swim. Trial by fire. It sucks. Which is why I'm telling you, I don't want you to go through that shitty experience. So at this point, I don't really have much time to figure out what the heck I want to do. I just have to pick something and do it and hope it's right. Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Alley. I did it!
I'm not sure who is opposed to making a few million.
Is there more?
Alright, what's down this path? Is it loot? Is it an event? Is it nothing? It looks like a shortcut, though. Oh. Oh, this is not good.
Do I have to?
My turn?
Guess you have to if you want to live.
Here I go!
Sinking up.
Full power!
Are you ready for this?
Alright, education is so undervalued in America. Fucking backwards country. Oh, right, got it.
I'll give it my all.
Question is, can we kill it this turn? Yes! Yes! Oh, as before, so even though you haven't finished your sentences, I'll do voice acting when you want me. I don't know. I might work in a joke game. I do talk very serious on stream, don't I? Haven't had too much opportunity to joke. Yeah, I can't say I can prove my worth on that front right now, huh? Definitely have no experience doing stand-up. Yes, Lisa, there is a very real chance of it running away. But I was more concerned about the fact that A, it was a colossal roper, and B, it had monsters it could synergize with. That was my biggest concern. On top of that, it was a rare breed, so it could act first. Oh no! It was a very, very tense moment.
Fine.
There's more.
Is there more?
Yeah, without forcing my voice too much, I think if we're talking about comedy, either I'd be the straight man or dry humor. Or deadpan humor, as it's also known. Maybe black humor. Okay, I appreciate the sentiment, but I just want to point out a high quality probably will not be your first published game. Just want to be... I know when you make something yourself you want to make it perfect. I have that urge too, but especially with the game, you need to remember, you don't finish it, you abandon it. You just keep working on it until you decide it's time to pull the plug and just shove it out the door. Otherwise you will work on it forever, and you will keep polishing it and adding features, and polishing it and adding more features and more content, and it will never get out the door. Also, you don't really have technical experience in the first place to guarantee high quality. You may get high quality. I'm not going to knock that chance, but don't expect it. Or maybe do expect it. Maybe you're a visionary. I don't know. I haven't seen the games you made. I just gotta say, low quality games kind of trumping AAA for me at this point. Like, it got... I think I've discussed this a long time ago, but you have indie games like Ultra Kill, more recently there's The Dawn, other small games. They're technically low quality, but they're a lot more fun, a lot more enjoyable, and a lot more satisfying than the things I spent $60 on. Yeah, I say reducing the art budget is definitely a good call. I'm not saying that because I've heard that, it's just... I've noticed that, especially in AAA, a big reason why the games are so bland is because they have such a high budget for both marketing and art, trying to make things very photorealistic and screenshot friendly. And now you have to appease as many people as possible by being as bland as possible in order to guarantee that you get your money back for the publisher. But on top of that, it just eats... But if you don't have the money to spare for that, then you're just taking budget away from the actual game part of it just to make it all look good. So yeah, I commend you on your choice to go retro vibe, cutting back on the art budget and focus more on the art direction. Yeah, I guess there is a bit of an influx of retro-style games, but I consider it a good thing. It might be a bit harder to stand out, because who knows how many there will be in the market when you release. But, well, we'll have had more time to focus on the actual game of it, and not making sure this grass looks like grass. Yeah. In fact, there's even, oh gosh, I think it was like Shady Knight used for like a while just the default models in like a starter pack or something that was free, maybe some free assets or some cheap assets. Then after it got gained some notoriety, or rather some popularity, then it got somebody on to do some revamped models for that. They're still pretty simplistic, and Shady Knight's a real fun game. Still a demo though. Still a demo. You know, Alyssa, I'd say it's still... I mean, you missed the comedic timing, that's for sure, but I'd say we're still on the topic. It's still relevant. As you tread through the forest, you hear the heavy breathing of beasts up ahead and stop. Quieting down, you scope out the area. It's a gathering of fierce-looking monsters. The group discusses what to do and hatches two potential plans. Seek away before these beasts notice you, or ambush the monsters while you have the element of surprise. Party looks to you and agrees to follow whichever option you choose to pursue. Here we are, the ambiguous roleplay. Who is you? Is you Alyssa? Is you yourself? Is you someone... whatever. You is for you to decide. Yeah, that's... I have some conflicted thoughts on that. Like, my emotions are saying, yes, you're doing the right thing by making your own assets. Because that's what we come to expect out of games, to use their own assets. But on the other hand, the pre-made assets are there to cut back on the dev time spent creating the assets you need. Like, that's why they're there, and you should use them. It's just, In fact, you actually see them a lot more often than you think. Or rather, I hate to say that's what I've heard, but I kind of have to qualify with that. Just watching some stuff about the use of default assets. It's not like they don't use default assets for, say, the main player model or things, but stuff for like UI icons or sound effects, maybe particle effects. There's a lot more pre-made or default assets in those categories than you think. Exactly, Alyssa. Who is you? That is for you to decide. Yeah, maybe. You could try that. Anyway, let's ambush. Trying to sneak away and failing would surely be more dangerous than launching a surprise attack while you still have the upper hand. The monsters instantly recognize the sound of approaching footsteps and turn toward you. You fail to land a preemptive strike, but at least you're not at a disadvantage. Time for a good old-fashioned rumble. So, fun fact about this event. The outcome is actually determined by the skills and stats of your party members. Because I had... Yes, what you choose does play a role in what happens, but more so than that, it's actually who you bring along and what their stats and skills are. Because I have done I remember doing this event of just sneaking away, doing successfully, and on a different playthrough, with a different party, sneaking away, and somebody steps on a twig. And now the monsters know we're here. Same choice, different results, because different stats. Okay, listen. Again, Alyssa, that is for you to decide. Whoever you is. Whoever the you deciding who the you is will decide who you is. Okay, I got a man-eating hair in the back that has just bite off, so that's not too bad. Ice, so chain freeze. Armor pierce. I say target arrow at this point. And you have some stuff, so we could full retreat, but that may not work. Probably won't work, can't really escape right now. Mana heal, analyze double attack.
I'll go.
Now I'll have them save. Not sure what I'll use Referral Union on, but something.
I'll give it my all.
Although I will say, this is the least stealthy I've ever had a party approach this event.
Later.
Like, no, like, oh, you got part of the way there and then detected. No, it's just you are immediately detected the moment you try to sneak up on them.
Last one.
This is the least stealthy I can recall having happened. Alright. Yeah, let's go with Chain Breeze again. Armor Pierce. Target Arrow. There we go.
That was child's play.
I was just about to type stealth, but 100. God damn it. Yeah, I don't really... Not sure what's the right answer here, to be frank. Just your stealth party. Now that the battle is over, you resume your wanderings. Out of a horde of beasts in one, hiding and running away can't compare to a good old-fashioned rumble. Oh, it might also depend on the gear you have equipped too, now that I think about it. Interesting. I mean, I might have had too heavy a gear. It's neat how much little things this game takes into consideration. Yes, Metal Gear. We have too much Metal Gear. Yeah, I got light armor, heavy armor. Heavy armor is definitely going to be too loud. We have some cloth armor. A bunch of cloth armor. Yeah, I guess it was just Dargeth then. Solids. God damn it. Just imagining the snake thing with Snake's bandana. Damn it. Solid snack. Yeah, it was a very long time before I realized that this game actually takes item weight into consideration for turn order. Which blew my little kid mind, for sure. And now I'm like, boots are just a necessity. Like, how the hell will you go first without footwear? I can't say I've played any MGS games. I mean, I've most certainly watched parodies and summaries and reviews of them, but haven't actually played one. I will say MGS5 is on my Steam wishlist, but as you all know, I have no money. And neither does my family. So, let it rip. I do remember one time it was on sale. I did have a bit of Christmas cash, but I prioritized other games over MGS5 because I think at this point it's kind of spoiled for me. Like, I already know what the optimal strategy is. I already know a lot of the plot twists. Not sure if it's... I'm sure it'll be some fun to play, but it won't be as fun as it could have been. While walking through the woods, you stop at a large mossy boulder. It seems this boulder is no ordinary one. The fetus detects mana around it. Let's check the boulder. You brush away the moss and uncover ancient runes carved into the boulder. It appears to be a long-forgotten monument. The monument is covered in ancient runes. Mephetis' knowledge of spellcraft should allow them to decipher the text. Mephetis studies the boulder and writes down the translation. To future explorers, treasure awaits at the waterfront by the downward stairs. Good luck, new adventurers. And downward stairs, huh? Also, I now notice I forgot to put a wall here. Based on the text, you conclude that an adventurer from the past left behind some sort of treasure. An inkling as to the location alluded to by the cryptic hint, you now must choose whether to seek out this prize or to continue exploring. Message from the past. After detecting mana, you read a helpful message on a boulder from a past adventure. Follow it to find buried treasure. Huzzah! Yep, we need detect mana. Yeah, unopened is a collector's thing, and yes, they can sell for a lot.
I see.
Yes, Alyssa sees. Yes, you can. Honestly, you can write off almost anything you want as a business expense, especially if you own the business.
Got it.
I mean, whether your employees will also consider it a business expense is another matter, but, you know, if we're all in agreement it's a business expense, then it's a business expense and you can write it off. Okay, do I keep pursuing bow mastery to make that ranger, or do I pursue some other things? Yeah, bow mastery. Well, we can kind of go back to the waterfront, huh? Kind of. Yeah, man. You totally can do that.
Is that?
Ah, here's another switch. Oh, hello there. Fancy seeing you beyond the wall.
Is that?
Yeah, if they're going to do auto mapping only in the future, they're going to have to change it so that the fog of war doesn't go through walls. And it'd probably auto-map everything you see, too. If not every place you step, at the very least, huh? Huh. Here lies door, forever opened and forever closed. I'm gonna go back for that loot.
Is that?
Alright, I time to go bye-bye. That felt forced. I felt a little forced. Ow. 5 points.
Last one.
I'm in danger. Yeah, it is. It is, Alyssa. And yes, that's... would not be opposed to the PS2 games. A lot of retro games are better than modern games at this point. Not all, though. Wait, did I? Okay, I just did attack. Hunter shot. Heal an herb. Yeah, let's make the heal.
My turn. Sinking up.
My turn?
And fireball.
I'll finish.
Best of luck. Get lost.
Yes! Armbind!
How's that?
Half damage.
That was child's play.
Yeah, in fact, that reminds me, I have God Hand. Like, you know, I linked a long time ago in Report that Seth Zientok's review of God Hand. Well, I had in the description links to download a ROM of God Hand and the PS2 emulator for it, and I downloaded both of them, and I haven't set them up. They're still like in a folder on my desktop, or in a folder linked to my desktop. So I have God Hand. If you're wondering why, like, he's promoting piracy and not just say go buy the game, it's because God Hand is, due to the studio that made it no longer being around, it's in legal limbo, and so nobody can really distribute it because it's like 4 different rights holders or whatever. You know, all the legal bullshit that copyright has become. So, since you can't really get the game anymore through proper channels, just, you know, get a ROM. And I really should play that at some point. I should also really play Morrowind at some point. There's a lot of games I really should play at some point. We'll see when they happen.
Is that?
Stop at a small pond near the stairs. This must be the place you read about. According to the ancient runes on a boulder, there should be some treasure buried here. You peek into the pond, taking care not to fall. Yeah, like on the one hand, you can get games cheap. On the other hand, wow. Yeah. Yeah, scalpers are a bitch. Peek into the pond, taking care not to fall. That's when you notice something shining like gold, sticking up from the mud at the bottom of the pond. Looks like the corner of a box. You pull out the sunken chest and open it. Celestial silver times 5, which is like 500 N, I think. I want to type the phrase translate rock, but I don't know if that'll fit. It will not fit. But what will fit is trans rock. There. Scram stacks. Oh, that's a lot. I thought it was just one thing. Present from the past. After deciphering the message left by a past explorer, you located the spot described and found buried treasure. Like a lot. A lot of treasure. Jesus. Yeah, well, love games. Ugh. Actually, speaking of, the first 3 Etrian Odysseys are actually out of print. So I have physical copies of all 3 of them, but I don't have a case for the first one. I wonder how much those will cost. Rock says trans rights.
Thanks a bunch. I appreciate it.
I already forgot. Did somebody level up from this? Yes, but Ferretus did. Ferretus. Magic Mastery. So you have Scrammus Stacks is weaker, but it's also not +5, so who knows? Yeah, that happens. Like, I was a bit floored when I realized that the Game Boy Advance SP, one of my older handhelds I have, is like $500 now to buy used. It's like, what? Price kind of fluctuates a bit wildly, though. It depends how many are getting refurbished, but yeah, it's just, what? I don't like this. Don't like this.
Let's finish it.
You could. Yeah, you could.
Take that.
Can it be like this all the time?
It's like it's almost 7 a.m. We could go back to town and rest for like a half hour. And be fully healed from like less than an hour of sleep. Because that's just how video games work. Or we can keep going because we can keep going. Like, Referitus is getting a little low on TP. Alyssa's at like half. But we can make that last.
What is that?
Also, with all, like, thinking of stuff I can do just naturally that I could maybe make money off of, I'm starting to think, like, what does it take to get a therapist license? So I feel like I give out life advice and therapy a lot, just kind of naturally. Kind of crying. Oh, no back battery cover. Hope there's no battery acid. Yeah. The thing with the GBA is my first Game Boy Advance SP I actually lost at some point. Like, I put it in the house and I knew where I put it, but when I went back to get it, it was gone. And I never know what happened to it or who stole it. But yeah, it was gone. And at first I'm just like, because the DS had just come out, and the DS, the original ones, had a GBA port in there, so like, I didn't really need it to play GBA games, but now we moved on to the 3DS, and they dropped the GBA port. So, I have a Game Boy Advance SP now. Or rather, it's currently being borrowed by my brother. So, wherever he has it, and I hope he's taking good care of it. So you're an only child now, huh? Interesting. Interesting way for that to happen. But yeah, I still have my Nintendo 64, and my Nintendo GameCube, and my Wii, and my Xbox 360, and my PlayStation 3, and my Nintendo 3DS XL, and my new 2DS, and my PS Vita, and my Nintendo Switch, and my PC. Any other consoles? I think that's it. I think that covers it. Yeah, I think that maybe a Game Boy? Like a Game Boy Color? Might have that around here. I know I have Game Boy Color games. That's for sure. I still know where those are. But do I have a Game Boy Color around here somewhere? I feel like I might. That is interesting. Actually, I forget how old you are, but I think you're like, what, 19? That's what my memory is telling me. Oh, okay. Sorry, the realization that you were born in the year 2000 just sank in for a bit. Yeah, you know those memes like, I can't believe there are people born after the year 2000? Yeah, I just felt that for a moment. It's like, I know logically that's true, but like, emotionally, it's just, what? Time continues to move? What? It's gonna be It's gonna be tricky getting that treasure chest, isn't it? Hmm. That is better than the other 2000s kids. I don't know if I've disclosed my age, and I'm not sure if I want to do that at this point. Like, On the one hand, you revealed your age, and I feel like I should reciprocate that. On the other hand, I've also made it clear I want to keep my information out there to a minimum. So I'm really on the fence about saying how old I am.
Huh. Something's there.
Alright, past 2 down there. And... That's true, you are a teacher. That may be the one she is.
Did something just...
Yeah, like, in some senses, I do feel time moves on, but, like, in the broad sense of just, like... When I look to the past, I suppose, it feels like a whole lot of the last decade just kind of doesn't exist. Like, yes, I have memories of it happening, and I know it happened, but, like, emotionally speaking, it's like 2000 was 5 years ago. No, that's 21 years ago now. What the fuck? It's just the realization of that incongruity is like, huh? Big huh? That's for fucking. Fair enough. Oh wow, you're that make. My memory must be special because I have like memories from when I was it 2 or 1 years old? Like my memory in perpetuity kicked in at like the age 3, but I still have like, you know, the real brief flashes and images things from like the first 2 years I was alive, and then 3 it's like now I have memory. That's a lot of slugs. Double attack, please. Double attack, please. Please. That's gonna be a lot of poison damage.
Are you ready for this? Can you handle this? Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ha!
One hit kill. Just kidding.
Okay, no poison there. No poison there. Woo! Yeah, this is kind of how memory works too. It is pretty fuzzy. It's not like one specific moment where it's like, ah, memory got switched on. No, it's just like, around this year I start to have continuous memory. Not sure if I'll regret just basically doing auto attacks, but we're gonna do auto attacks.
Last one.
Take that! Yeah! I can still keep going.
And my parents said I was quiet as a baby. Like, really quiet. Like, even when I was born, I didn't really cry. And I didn't cry too much at home either. Like, to the point that they thought I might have been autistic. I'm not, but, you know, I'm a quiet fellow. Although I'm sure you think otherwise after watching me stream. Because I'm more of an introverted fellow. I have standards, unlike extroverts.
What is that?
Yeah, you can. I can see that, Alyssa. Like how here, like how it predict, you just don't want to use it until you master it, because like, ugh, those drawbacks. That drawback, man.
Huh. Something's there.
Alright, time to solve the whole, let's get the loot problem.
Did something just...
And one more to go.
Is that?
I think my silence comes from a mixture of the media I grew up on having almost exclusively silent protagonists, and therefore imitating them, and also just being, I don't need to talk, so why should I? Which, that latter part, I definitely still follow. If I really don't see a reason to talk in the conversation, if I don't have something to add of value, then I'm not going to say anything. $800N. Which, honestly, that trait is an issue for a streamer because you're supposed to be talking all the time, or nearly all the time, and yes, I have been working on that.
Is that?
Alright, there we go. Loot has been gotten. Loot has been getted. Past tense of got. It's getted. Oh, I need to, I have to go back. I remember doing this before. Changing the one switch, then going all the way there and being like, oh, I had to change the second switch.
Is that?
How are we on? Okay, just TP.
Is that?
Alright. We are done with this room. That is something I have considered. I have considered doing an avatar, it's just I need to get a camera for motion tracking. Because I don't think a still image would quite cut it. Maybe it would attract a few people, but if I want to really grow, I'd have to be an actual moving cat girl. Well, I wouldn't be a cat girl though. I'd probably be something like Lindworm or something. Alright, you guys don't know who Lindworm is. Honestly, I didn't know Lindworm's name either until I looked him up. Let's see if I can get an image. So I'm sure you've seen Lindworm. In fact, you might even be seeing Lindworm right now. I can't remember how to spell it right. Maybe. No, alright. Looks like rather spelling doesn't really help, so... Yes. Melissa got it without me even getting the image. My avatar is going to be as faceless as I am. Oh, yeah, that might be it, actually. I tried spelling with a Y as well, but hey, both had O's. Not quite. Then again, Lindworm's also a very, very minor NPC in the game, but he does have my aesthetic. Yeah, that's the thing, like, I'm sure, like, just adding an avatar would be nice, but if I don't have it move in some way, it's kind of just clutter, ultimately. Yeah, not really getting images. Oh well, I have images of Lindworm on my PC, it's just that would have been a much longer search if Google was giving me the right images. Let's see, where... Yeah, no. Although I guarantee you've already seen Lindworm. That's... I can think of one day of the year where I could do that. Yeah, as I'll say the cat's at, guess I'll just do it immediately out of the bag. So, my avatar is actually Lindworm. I've been using for the channel the entire time. Let's try looking up some other images of him on Google, as I said, to get the raw image, but yes, you've definitely seen Lindworm at this point. Shaggy is cold. Do I use... Let's not use the spell.
Take that!
Okay. Oh wait, were they weak to... Yeah, they were weak to cold. Okay. Chain Freeze. Smack it with everything we have. Giller and Herb.
Don't worry.
And let's see if we can actually... no Chain Burst again!
Later.
Thought so.
Oh, gosh.
Last
Alyssa,
one.
that miss was fantastic. We're gonna Hunter Shot that thing, and I will not use Icicle Lance. Just wanna conserve TP at this point. And there's an event here, of course. As you walk through the woods, you notice some battered equipment near the water. The blood and dirt on the helmet, which sports a griffin emblem, signifies the ferocity of a battle that took place here not too long ago. A sword has been stabbed into the ground like a grave marker. As far as you can tell, the adventurer lost her life in battle here. With a silent prayer for the fallen explorer, you quicken your pace and leave. Was that Griffin with a Y or Griffin with an I? I'm gonna say I. Griffin Grave. Yeah. Oh hey, fishing. More Butts.bmp. Alright. There and there. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I think I know who I want to put in the party now. Oh no.
Watch this.
Fine. How's this?
We can't double attack that.
I'll go.
Now it's a lot of double attacks we can do. Oh, Jesus. Remember when I said these games were hard and you didn't really feel it because I knew what I was doing? Well, here's a reminder. These games are hard. Oh, Whirlwind didn't do much.
Watch this.
Give me a double attack, please.
My turn?
Hunter shot.
Here I go.
Do we attack? Alright, one down.
My ace in the hole. You ready?
Two down. Chain freeze. Legs are found.
Don't worry.
It's hit. So Dargaf needs to act before it did not. Oh, it went for the hound. Yes.
Victory.
Before we mine, let's patch ourselves up. Oh no.
I didn't ask for this.
Thanks a bunch. Thanks a bunch.
I appreciate it.
Alley.
Oh, wait. And our inventory's maxed. Okay. Butts.jpg. Okay. Did we, Yes, we have an Ariadne thread.
Welcome. Kodachi Bunny Sickle, Light Guard, Power Ring, Wisdom Earring, Spirit Bead. Could still go to Giri, but we got space at the end. Whatever. Anything else?
Forge. Curved Claw,
Yes.
plus 5.
Job well done.
That also requires Curved Claw. Awesome.
Leave it to me. What'll it be?
What's new? Kodachi, eh? Yeah, I think that could probably be stronger. One's plus 5. Bunny Sickle, well.
What'll it
Yeah,
be?
it should be stronger at plus 5. Like Garrett. This is Alyssa's power ring, alright? Wisdom earring. Spirit bead.
What'll it be?
Okay.
Pleasure doing business.
I only sleep till evening. Because hot damn is this party exhausted.
Of course. I'll be glad to look after that for you.
Alright, should be one Bolt Jar, please. And Kotekiri. Maybe Scramus Axe. Maybe Scramus Axe. Sure, Scramus Axe. You. No, not that.
Do you want to
Suave. Yeah, that's the thing I was forgetting. I need to claim our spare Ariadne thread.
How can I be of service?
There we go. Now I need to decide who the hell are we bringing along with us. So I already know. Zema. Just decoy bunker. Holy fuck, it's gonna help so much. So besides decoy bunker, I mean, Alyssa should still be good, but I need proper stab damage. Need to stab things properly. Not Argeffy yet. Not Erastia yet either. I mean, I guess we'll ferret this. We do need a slush ring, don't we? Yeah, Arid Fam would conflict with decoy bunkers, so probably Dargeth again. Just because we're not going to have much space in the backline with their Trifa there. That backline's full. And as far as front lines go, if I want to have a Therian, it's got to be Dargeth again. And like either Alyssa or just like an Earthling and Dargeth basically. Unless we go without a Therian, but I don't want to do that. We gotta meet our racist quotas. Okay. Warlock, we got Rover. Alright, so we got 2 fencers. Alyssa could help, but well, I guess we could technically get 3 procs if we do an armor break, armor pierce, and a Trifa attacks, and then Weferitus uses an element. Zemma can't contribute because guns are bash damage in this game. They have been stab damage in previous games, but they're bash here, and frankly I am cool with that, because bash damage is kind of uncommon in general. I mean, sword users are cool, you know? So having bash damage is good. Could go with Pugilist. Which one? Or... Again, Alyssa has the most synergy and general usefulness because of the chain skills, but party isn't quite optimal for her, or at least it could be better, or rather I'd like it to be better, but it kinda isn't. I'm really just swapping out Alari for Zemma at this point though, it seems. So... Wait a minute. No, never... I just thought I could swap out their Trifa for Alari because the Hound's passive healing has been enough so far, you know? We have the good damage reduction, we have the passive healing, we don't really need to patch ourselves up too often, and we can use food for that. But then how would I fit in a brownie? Where would I fit in a brownie, you know? And if I use Sesteri, who's going to be evasion-based, it kind of overlaps with Zemma. I mean, not too much. I can make that work. It's just Sesteri's going to need a lot of work. Like, Predict has to be mastered, otherwise it's not really... Otherwise it's too risky. Well, let's consider what damage types we'll have. We will have elements from with Weferitus. Your Trifa doesn't count because Brownie, Botanist, low strength, not a class that specializes in damage. Direct damage anyways. Zemma's got bash damage with the cannon. Dargeth's got... Yeah, it has to be stab damage, doesn't it? Has to be bloody stab damage again. So all we've done is swap out Alari for...
Well done.
Okay.
Is there something else? Good luck to you all.
thought I'd have a more radical change in party members, but I guess not. Get people kitted up then. Armor-wise, we have best body armor. Oh, right, there's rubber dress. Go Poofy Bolero? Yeah, maybe.
You wanna equip it here? You wanna equip it here?
Alright, and then... is that, I guess, tortoise armor? Rubber shield. Rubber shield.
Deal.
Shield of rubber. And wooden claws.
Deal. Deal.
Alright, we all got wooden clogs, we all got the best body armor, so... there's the coin gauntlets, but, like, I gotta save that for the bow, so never mind. Actually, I should replace Wafertus's turtle gauntlets with something else. A certain, wisdom earring, which increases int, while the spirit bead increases wiz. Like, what?
Deal.
There we are. Wisdom earring. I will say I do choose these accessories with trepidation, because... I mean, in the earlier games, in I think, what, the DS games? And maybe their remakes. I know in 1, 2, 3, and the first Untold, armor doesn't really matter much, if at all. But here armor matters. Like, it matters a lot. So choosing an accessory which gives no defense over a piece of armor is a big deal.
Got yourself a deal. Anything else?
Alright, now that I have that... what is the odd little remnant from past games? Accessories is its own tab, but you also have the accessories tab under armor.
What'll it be?
So, odd little artifact there. Anywho, armor is set, so we just need weapons. Ceramic axe, we ain't getting that. Kodachi, I mean, we'd have to spend a lot of N and upgrade it a lot. Keep in mind, we had like over 5,000, maybe 6,000 N tall at the start of this, and now we're down to like 3,500. It's... this game get expensive. I must say, okay, so that is the best staff. That's good. Short bow. You're like 2 below. No, not Dark Frog. Aegis Prayer, though. Yeah, Aegis Prayer is going to be good. So, Sequoian Bow, I'm probably going to upgrade that to +5. But also, Hawkenbush, probably.
You want to equip it here?
It took me about 3 readings of Expensive to finally recognize the word underlying it.
What'll it be?
Alright, I am very glad though that upgrading costs nothing, so I can do this without concern. Now then, let's go into the ranks. I should have done this with the armor too, but whatever.
Anything else? What are you selling?
Alright, Pigeon Bill, Modfa.
What are you selling?
Sell those.
Anything else? Leave it to
Forge. Let's see, it's a coin bow.
Yes, a job well done. 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 Yes, a job well done.
Alright, and then we have Hawkenbush.
Yes, a job well done. 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 Yes.
Yes, a job well done.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Anything else?
Oh, Zama's just level 9. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I'll make that work, but oh no.
What'll it be? What are you selling?
Anything to sell? Nothing really.
Pleasure doing business.
Welcome!
Okay.
Do you want to save?
Yeah, I'd say this is a fairly tough floor. I mean, the earlier floors could really get you, especially the first floor if you aren't prepared, but I mean, this one, even if you are prepared, oh boy, can it get you. Which is why I'm going to be more prepared.
How's that? How's that?
Now, here's the thing, I would love to increase this to level 10, but a TP cost of 10 is a lot for something we're going to be using every single fight. Or almost, anyways. Maybe Dragon War for later. Ooh, Barrage Wall could be nice. One turn, user takes less physical damage and recovers HP when hit. Okay. Reduce elemental damage to the party for one turn. Reduces physical damage to an ally line for one turn. Continues last turn Scar skill plus a ranged bash attack to one enemy. Combine your shield and cannon to handle defense and offense simultaneously. So if we had the Dragoon standard portrait, you'd see like their tower shield has a little slit in it where you can poke the musket through. Even though all the text refers to them as cannons, I mean, yeah, they're hand cannons, I suppose. Ah yes, resuscitate. This is going to be good. With this, we no longer have to rely upon Dartrifa for revival, so later on we could deter in favor of another. Of course, we didn't have to save up our union, but you know, it's there.
Do you want to save? How can I be of service?
Now that I think about it, you're already at floor 5, huh? The end of the first stratum is finally in sight. This time I gave up on being the family breadwinner and closed my forest bakery. Where I come from, us Therians have an old saying. How'd it go? Oh yeah, time flies when you're having fun. So, I think that means I need to learn to fly, I guess, because that's when I have fun? Or maybe while you're navigating the second stratum, you have a fun time killing some flying monsters. You get it? This is fun to kill time, and time flies when you're having fun. Thank you, I'll be here all week.
Do you want to save? How can I be of... Have a nice day!
Welcome. Oh.
So, you've made it all the way to floor 5, last floor of the first stratum. Bet the monsters are even stronger up there. Maybe make sure you're fully prepared.
Anything else?
Yep, that's why we came back to town. Things were fine until we got to like the last quarter of the floor, and things got very not fine.
Welcome.
We're almost through the first stratum. Don't let your guard down though, okay? There's still one more challenge to face. The last floor of every stratum is home to a powerful monster. Chances are you won't be able to proceed until you defeat them. Be sure to go over your skills again, update your equipment, and stock up on items before you square off. You don't want to wind up fatally wounded because you didn't prepare accordingly.
What'll it be?
Sun Bronze Dragoon, what do you have to say? Shit, who said the first round was a breeze once you reached floor 5? Goddamn Colossal Roper threw goddamn acorn monsters at me. That's what I was worried about when we had a rare breed, Colossal Roper. If you run into any, I suggest you defeat the acorn monsters first, or guard against them. Unscathed Informant. Hey there, Ethergill. First off, congrats on reaching floor 5. Now, let's get down to business, shall we? You're here for monster intel, aren't you? gigantic tree jumbo shrimp. The heck's gigantic tree. Whew, thanks, I'll be eating well tonight. Alright, lean in and I'll lay it on the line. If you come across a colossal rover, then bind its body. Anywhere will do. Instead of doing so will make it drop its limb? Fine? That tentacle thingy. Point is, that's the intel you just purchased. Not time to eat out in a fancy restaurant. Kinda puts into perspective how the economy is when 25N is enough to get you a fancy meal. Alright, Jumbo Shrimp. Oh, that's my Ithras. You've got an eye for value. Alright, now listen closely. I believe by now you've fought an iron crustacean, haven't you? Turns out it's easy to get its rare material, just to feed it with cut attacks. With this sword or scythe, and it'll drop its pincers. But don't go just yet. This giant enemy crab is much stronger than your average monster. Don't face it until you're certain you can win. Hate to lose my valuable business partners because they lost their lives in the labyrinth. Oh, hey, listen to me, Babylon. Just be careful out there, capiche? I'll be here whenever you need me.
What'll it be? Which would you like to tackle?
Oh, it's a lot. Oh, House of Griffin, I know where to look for that one. Vermin extermination. Calls for the destruction of a nest of monsters on floor 5. Okay. That one requires a bit of memorization, which I may not fully see through. Grocery shopping 1. 1 Scarlet Carp. Oh. Going by the item name, I think I know where we have to get that, and oh. Oh no. Janetta's excellent adventure. And what else this Janetta is wandering into Yggdrasil trying to make new bread. She needs a babysitter. And as a reward, we get pepper spray. Okay.
What'll it be? Which would you like to tackle?
I think for now I'll take on the House of Griffin quest. This request might be a rough one. Hope that's alright. I guess you could say the request involves looking for someone. Should go talk to the fellow with the monocle for more details.
What'll it be?
Are you the spots who accepted my request? Jolly good. Thank you for doing so. Now to business. I have a daughter who is being tutored in the disciplines befitting a lady of the nobility, until she ran away from home. To become an adventurer of all things. Local guilds soon reported spotting an explorer wearing a helmet with a griffin emblem, a house's coat of arms. It could very well be her. Thus my wish is for you to find my daughter. She was seen on floor 5, so please look there.
We're counting on you.
I don't know, but it's definitely going to be full of puns. That is when we take it. For now, I need to talk to Egar. And I already forget the human prince's name.
Welcome.
Egar, hello. I honestly didn't think you'd reach 4 or 5 so quickly. Trust me when I say your real journey's just begun. Next round won't be a walk in the park. Don't die in vain.
Is there some good luck to you all?
After doing so many voices, it's very hard to remember how I did Egar's voice. Feels off every time now. That's such an interesting color. My sister sure would have gotten a kick out of this. Hey, Ethereal. Great timing. I got delivered some fresh berries from the forest today, so I tried making a pancake with them. Celestian Baker taught me how to make this dessert back when I lived in the Imperial capital. I learned to bake it when I was a kid. It's been a while since I last made one, but I think it came out great. Excellent.
Please, try some.
I'll make a fresh one then. I'd love to know what you think. You also try making it on your own. Pancakes are surprisingly easy to prepare. In fact, why don't you have this? Special frying pan. Alright.
That's unfortunate. Which will you read? Well done. Which will you read? Well done. What would you like to do? Hello.
We're back. Interested in learning about that old legend now. This is the same as before, so let's see.
However...
Oh, that is something
Hello.
new. Huh. Very well. Let me tell you something about the forest then. There's a golem waiting at the end of the floor you're on. You'll need to defeat it in order to proceed.
However...
I'm confident you'll be able to, though. Just stay calm, stay focused, and don't lose hope.
Hello.
Alright.
Sure.
This is the same legend we've heard a half dozen times before. Yes, it's about the despot.
I expect great things from you.
Okay, now we save and then head off.
Do you want to save? How can I be of have a nice day?
Oh, 5, we'll go.
Huh. Something's there.
Hold up. That's new.
Upon reaching a new floor, you discover the traces of a leftover campground. This would be a good spot to cook some food. What?
Did I just not step on this tile?
Did I really just not step on this tile and miss the entire
This happens. This totally happens, but God, every time it does.
After the group has gathered firewood, Wafetis gets to work, casting Fireball! Thanks to Wafetis' skilled efforts, a large campfire soon crackles to life. Let's see if we can make, unfortunately, dang it. Make a dish. Lacking ingredients. Grill some shite. Alright, fine. Moon apple.
Okay.
Now we go back to...
I'll write in the name of the item when we get it.
Armor Pierce. Fireball, I think. Yes.
Yeah, I change blame.
Alright, Armor Pierce. Fireball. Aegis Prayer. Raise the party's staff for 4 turns. Yes! This is actually a class skill. No, seriously, this is actually a shaman skill. On a bow. Which makes this bow amazing, even though eventually it'll deal piss all over damage later on, but you have Aegis Prayer on anybody.
Well, I can use a bow anyways.
As for you, Decoy Bunker.
Yeah, 50 TP?
Yeah, Decoy Bunker every turn is gonna be...
My toy broke. One hit kill. Just kidding.
Well, this was pretty heartless, huh?
Last one.
Revival Herb and just shoot it. Just shoot it till it dies.
Best of luck.
Sounds about right.
It's also surprisingly humid right now. Humid and hot.
I didn't ask for this.
I appreciate it.
It's like, I kind of want to finish 4 or 5 just because that would make sense too here, but at the same time, maybe I call it at 22:30 so I can turn the AC back on. Maybe.
Huh. Something's there.
Oh, I see where I have to... Gosh, this happens every time in this room. I keep forgetting about this goddamn switch and... I keep forgetting about that pair. Every time. I don't think one decoy bunker is gonna cut it, so... Ripe. I mean, for getting aggro off of stuff, like, Decoy Bunker is amazing. It has really high evasion rate and really high defense, though it has 10 hit points. And it has a really high aggro, too, especially when you rank it up to Mastery. It's like, oh my gosh. Damn. Yeah, but like I titled this based on me actually finishing 4 or 5, and I guess we kind of have the title's sake already at least teased. But yeah, I don't want to fight this grouping. Maybe it only appears at night. That would be nice. Chan Flame.
Get a load of this.
Alright, will Decoy Bunker do its thing? Not quite. Yes. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Decoy Bunker. Fantastic. Second Decoy Bunker, I guess. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Alright, let's use some food because we are at 46 out of 60, which is fine.
What is that?
As you walk through the forest, you notice battered equipment discarded near the water. You see a griffin emblazoned helmet caked with blood and dirt. Beside it, a sword stands stabbed into the ground like a grave marker. You recall the request from the monocled man, the one about finding his missing daughter. It seems the helmet's owner lost her life here. You offer up a short prayer and reach to take the helmet when something suddenly attacks you from behind. Oh, no. Oh, that's fine.
Do I have to? My turn.
Yes, Alyssa, you have to. Gosh.
Let's give it a whirl.
I'll lend a hand.
Yeah, let's just put up a Decoy Bunker and hope. I want to have Dartrifa proc a Chain Flame.
Are you ready for this?
give it my all.
It's dead!
I can still keep going.
Now that you've reached level 15, new race skills have unlocked. Which reminds me, the first time I played this game, I finished 4 or 5 at level 20. Yeah, you only need to be maybe level 12 to beat this floor. Maybe level 12. That might be too low, whatever. With the monsters gone, you take the helmet, report back to the tavern to turn it in. Griffin helmet, alright. That's not how I spell Griffin. Because I know there's multiple spellings, and I didn't pay close enough attention the first time I read the word. Griffin helmet, alright. Yeah, let's use skills.
I didn't ask for this. Appreciate it.
So, yeah, I do want stab damage so that... which means I need a fencer. Or a rover. But then, like, who's on the front line? Maybe a botanist, because the brownies have actually really solid fit and whiz. That they get really solid defense. Like, even with an accessory on, with Forever Slash, their Trifa still has defense on par with Alyssa, who is on the front line with also an accessory. It's just the brownies have really good defensive stats. Their strength is piss poor though. They have the lowest strength of all the races. Because they are children. Children disguised as adults. So yeah, I could try putting her on the front line. It's a risky move to put your medic on the front line, but not unheard of in this series. Little fun fact. In the entire series, every medic class has an offensive subtree. Like the first medic class in the first 2 games, you had your healing skills, but you also had staff skills so you could whack things from the front line. And in the 3rd game, the healing class was monks who could heal stuff or punch things from the front line. And I forget what medics were in 4, but I'm pretty sure they had offensive skills too. No, they did. They had staff skills to whack things from the front line. And in 5, they may not have staff skills to whack things from the front line. In fact, they have status ailment skills to poison things from any line, but they have the raw defensive stats to kinda be a tank. But they're your healer. So there's frontline healers in every game. But you still kinda don't wanna, because if your healer goes down, it's a bad time. Healer going down is a bad time. Not as bad in 5 though. I have other means for getting people up, but I still don't want it to happen.
There.
While walking through the woods, you stop at a river where spring water freely flows. Horny Joe. Gazing into the river, you notice something in the water reflecting the moonlight. Checking what it is will require wading into the water. It'd be safer to leave it alone. Squint and take a better look. Even though the riverbed is far too deep to see with normal eyesight, someone with night vision wouldn't have any problems. Fantas goes to the riverbank with a confident expression and gazes down into the darkness. According to Fantas, this is a submerged piece of armor. You decide to step into the river and check. However, just as Fantas' toe is about to touch the water, something comes whipping at you from behind. Oh no. Pachi loses 10 hit points. You look back in shock to see a big, writhing tree and a pack of smaller monsters gathering around its trunk. Quickly drawing your weapons, you assume your battle stances and engage the band of beasts. Oh no. Oh good god, no. I'm gonna try my best to freaking one-turn this thing, but oh good god, no.
I'll go. My turn? I'll finish it. Get a load of this!
Ah, didn't proc. Oh no. It has 3 more of these.
Can't hit me. This ain't
It has
good.
3 more of those. Fuck. Okay, Alright, let's smack it. Yes, that got it. Okay. You almost had it. If Chain Flame had procced, you would have had it. Okay. Nectar. Just attack that. And... Soma.
You can run away if you're scared.
How's that?
Get a hold of yourself. What are you aiming at?
Okay. Defend, defend. Revival Herb. Defend.
Best of luck. Don't worry.
How's that?
There's the pun.
There. I win.
So yeah, it's gonna seem a lot like, oh yeah, I'm handily destroying everything, but no. I am that close to getting wiped out. Every time. It is just one bad turn away from things going irreparably south. After staving off the monstrous ambush, you sheathe your weapons with a sigh, and then you remember what you were doing before the battle and turn around. Whatever's in the water is bigger and heavier than you expected. When you finally look it out, you realize it was a shining piece of armor. Fine armor, you already have that. Yeah, I guess ambush. And then, if I can fit it all in... Yes. So yeah, so but when they say don't underestimate the forest, it'll be your doom. They aren't kidding. They really aren't kidding. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Okay, so this is either... how am I gonna deal with this? The triple mating hairs taken care of with the whole bunker stuff, but like this? How the fuck am I gonna take care of this in one turn? Oh, I know how. Alright, I mean, not with this part, I mean, like, I know what I'll do next time this pops up. Now, what I have to hope for is that we have 2 Chain Flame procs, because this thing was very close to dying in one turn before, when I did this exact same set of commands. There's the RNG.
Get a load of this.
Oh, god damn it. Exact same bullshit.
Aiming at.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
Oh, do I have to? My turn. I'll give it a go.
My turn?
Suppose I'll finish this.
Are you ready for this?
Can you handle this?
Don't worry.
You won't get away from me.
Alright.
Yep, I can keep going.
Again, barely survived that one. Roasted meat. Roasted meat, please. More meat, please. And some salad for you. On the one hand, I know where I can do, where I can do what I can do and where I can go to get the treasure chest. But on the other hand, we gotta go back to town. There, relative safety. Okay. You're now in a relative safety. Autopath, take us home.
Wait, Alari might actually help with this, but again, what the frick am I going to do with the front line? What am I going to do with the front line? Can't even attack that. Fireball. Attack that. Eh, whatever.
Ready?
You won't get away from me. It wasn't even any fun.
I could also disregard the whole racial exclusive skills and just be like, let's build a party that I want to do to succeed in combat and not worry about all the events or adventure episodes, as I think they're internally called. Another one.
Welcome. What are you selling? You got yourself a deal.
Has anybody really...
Anything else? You want to equip it here?
Eh, you can use fine armor.
Anything else? Anything else? Pleasure doing business.
Alright, Levar. Let's report. Alright. Monocle gentleman. Oh, good to see you again, old spot. That helmet. Oh, no, by the great tree Satus and so. May I see it for a moment? It's just as I feared. This is all you found. My daughter is dead. Nevertheless, I'm impressed that she made it all the way to floor 5. She was my girl, after all. Wish I had listened, hoped to become a proper adventurer. Hadn't been so stubborn, she'd still be... No, it's far too late for all that. Thank you, but I need to be alone now.
What'll it be?
Thank you.
So you handled that man's request. Must have been tough for you. Not every adventurer makes it very far into the labyrinth. It's just the reality of the labyrinth. I'm sure you figured that out by now. Carelessness leads to death. That's the cold, hard truth about the Yggdrasil labyrinth. After I left adventuring behind, I learned that the best reward is making it back to Eorus in one piece. Well, let's not dwell on any of that. Your hard work deserves a reward.
Well done.
Here, sorry to put you through all that. Thanks for everything. Get some rest. Oh hey, so much to replace the one we used. Alright, chain shot going up. Yeah, not entirely sure what I want to get now, huh?
Got it.
Yeah, Morrowind. Wait, were those the only two that leveled up? Nope, nope, they were not the only two.
Yes.
Revival herb. Gonna need that. Decoy bunker. Oh, I could totally master that, couldn't I? Ugh. Guys, Grace.
We're counting on you.
Janna, we need to rest.
And sleep tight. Hiya.
Rapid acorns, please wait, dear guests. I almost forgot to pack your breakfast. That's the most important meal of the day. Which reminds me of an old Therian saying, the early owl beast gets the toxipede.
Have a nice day.
Oops, that's the wrong input.
Please come again.
Dang keyboard controls. You aren't a DS. You're my left hand on a keyboard.
Welcome.
Alright. Formation. So if I really want stab damage, I'll bring along either Cisteria or Alari. Or Rodentia, because we have another rover now. It's like the tricky thing with a botanist is, yes, they're really good at healing, but that's all they're really good at, or at least unless you spec them into status elements. But in general, they'll only be good at healing. So then, what? Like, you could have another damage dealer and kill the enemies before they harm you. But if you can't do that, then it's good to have a healer. But if you have a healer, then you're kind of reducing your damage output, therefore increasing the likelihood that you will then need a healer. These are the questions which keep me up at night. Harwin still hasn't even left town. I do want to bring Alari along, just because Hound has passive healing, so we can get the stab damage of a bow, and some binds out of the Hound, as well as healing. We won't get revival, but we can use some Earthlane racial skills for revival or items. Dargak just brings the cut damage, just plain and simple. He just brings all the cut damage. Sure, Erastia has cut damage too, but it's nowhere near as strong as Dargeth's. Just all the cut damage. Now, I was thinking of bringing Argefi, because I'm gonna make him bind-based bind skills, and then we can bind the arms of that freaking giant-ass tree. And then it can't throw things. And then we don't have to worry about killing it in one turn, because it just can't throw. Which is great, but, you know... What about my deeps? Alright, what do I really want? Oh, it's 1,250 already. Time sure does fly. I'm just gonna put Harwin in so I can actually look at his skills. And Alari, because it will very likely become our real healer, assuming we actually get good enough other stuff. Which means we'll have 2 bows in the party, so chain skills from Alyssa would actually be worthwhile. Which means Chain Fencer's back on the menu. Celestrians are in an odd spot. Like, I don't really want a Necromancer I can see being party healer as well. But, like, you conflict with the Hound and conflict with Rover, because you compete for summon slots. Oh, sure, it can work, you just do have 2 wraiths instead of 3. Which weakens the Necromancer's viability. Not that it won't necessarily matter, the party can still work, obviously. But if you want to have the Necromancer be the best that they can be, you want all 3 slots to be wraiths. Which is why I would totally like to use a Necromancer, but like they conflict with so many other useful classes. Well, really it's just Dragoons and Rovers, because they also use summon slots. Yeah, we would be missing a Celestrian, wouldn't we? Alright, we have that, and then we have... Because we have 2 bows, basically, just cannot escape Alyssa. Alyssa is everywhere. Alyssa is everything. Alyssa is everyone. Alright. I guess whatever. Argefi! Alright, give him villainous voice. Gaia, for sure. There we are. Low below, Gaia's Grace, Forge. Oh, yeah, just Gaia's Grace. Arwen, what the heck do you have? Raises the speed and lowers the TP cost of prayer skills. That's a very useful mastery. Gospel adds a healing effect to prayer buffs. Allies receiving prayer recover HP. Oh. Oh, we have the points for this. That actually means they could usurp botanists for heals, because then you can put an attack buff that also heals people. Raises party attack 3 turns, party def, party hit rate. Hit rate's not one. Just a list of things. 3 turns, raise fire resistance for the party and imbue weapons with fire. Yes! I like that stuff. Spell users blaze hail bolt prayer to attack with that element and lower resistance. Alright. Something that you should definitely want to know if you're getting into this series is that these buffs, whether they be items or skills that add an element to your weapon, do not generally apply to skills. Only normal attacks can critical hit, and only normal attacks get the elemental imbuement to them. Now, these elemental imbues also have just a generic damage buff tagged onto them. It's kind of hidden, usually. So they may still be worthwhile to use, just for the extra damage buff. However, some skills treat their attacks as normal attacks, but with a multiplier on them, which means they do get the imbue. So, I don't remember all the skills off the top of my head, but yes, some skills will take this fire imbue and deal fire damage even though they're a skill. But in general, like air slash is still going to be cut damage. It's not going to be cut fire because we imbue it with fire. No, it's just still going to be just cut damage. So keep that in mind.
Sweet.
Oh, Guard Order could actually be really good. You know, I'm thinking that I'll bring a Harwin along.
Sweet. 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 Sweet.
Alright.
Sweet.
I'll have like 2 points in Gospel.
Sweet.
And Ruinous Prayer. I do want to invest more into racial skills for Harwin, though. Alright, so we have Alari and Harwin for healing then, because now Alari can contribute stab damage, and to Hound for healing, and Harwin can do the healing with the buffs, but the buffs are also just buffs, and buffs are great, because they're buff. Argefi for binds, Arga for cut damage, and Alyssa for more stab damage. And we have strike damage with Argefi, so we have the 3 physical damage types covered, and Alyssa gives us the 3 elements. So we have our damage types covered. We have binds covered. Yeah, this party seems good. But note, we still have... it's not radically different. It's like swapping out 1 or 2 people. Anyhow, I'm gonna have to do some gathering for a bit. Let's get to like 4,000 Entol and start buying out some gear. Because you can totally take an herbalist throughout the entirety of the game, or not at all. Early game's gonna be difficult because herbalist gets immediate access to healing skills, while other classes are a bit delayed. Or if they can get immediate access, they aren't as potent because they're passive stuff. But yeah, you do get access to healing, and if they don't go down in the fight itself, you can always heal up after battle with food, or consumables, or other items, rations. You get the idea.
Welcome! Do you want to save?
Actually, did anybody get bonus XP enough to level up here? Yes, you did. Since you're basically gathering and punching things really hard, what are you doing? Yep, Bloodwrath, Arostia is... right.
Mastered it.
And Paralyzing Reap, so that way we at least have that option if this triggers. So I know at Endless Shroud rank 10, it should be at 100% activation rate. So you just, the battle starts, you cast a debuff skill, you get Miasma Armor, next turn you can just do freaking Reaps and get all the status effects. All the status effects. Every single one.
So good! Have a nice day!
Actually, before I do that, let's splurge a bit
What'll it be?
on gear for these guys, because, yeah... Or not, maybe we splurge on armor instead. That stuff seems pretty... Oh, it's Vine Armor. Vine Armor's the top tier.
Deal. 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 You wanna equip it here? What'll it be? Anything else?
I think I'll leave it at that, then.
What are you selling? Pleasure
As far
doing
as
business.
gear goes.
Welcome! Do you want to save? Have a nice day!
Alright, then. Just...
Welcome!
That's not the labyrinth.
Again.
Alright, my question right now is if I want to try and bring this party to 4-5. Because there are gathering points on 4-5, but it's also pretty risky. Like, really risky. As far as what I want to do here, though. And 4-2. 4-3. Floor 4, I mean, we'll just have to reverse that. Floor 5 has nothing. I know that much, at least. Alright, so what's gonna be our pathing? So we're gonna go from the stairs to the chop point, then to the take point. But then how do we get to the mine point? Oh, we'd have to go back. We'd have to double back. We want to do it in a bit of a better fashion. But we still have to risk... Oh, gosh. Well, this is why we save, isn't it? Alright, that's one path. That's two path. Here be three path. Ooh, I was worried it'd be too many turns or something. Okay. And then from there we can... I guess it already had me throw it out at that point, because we should have made at least 100 in. Dang, that is a long path.
What's this? Here's another.
Here's some more.
Oh. Something I always tend to forget until right after the first one is to summon all three wraiths. So we can do that.
Thank you.
Alright. First floor, don't really need to do too much.
Is that it? Alley-oop.
Lucky me.
That's not all. Here's some more. Let's see. Take a look. Here's some more.
I didn't put away much of our consumables, so maybe we'll run out of space, but maybe not.
Ow! I can still keep going. Alley-oop. I did it. Here's some more.
Anywho, that gathering heal is exactly why we don't necessarily have to actually patch up after each fight. Seriously. It's not as urgent if we're right by a gathering point. Thunder Fist! Bring down the thunder! Look forward when Etrian actually has some attack skills. Because, again, I have made the mistake of overestimating just how powerful passives are in this series, because they're not useless, but they are rather weak compared to active skills.
Alley-oop. Bonus. A rare one.
Hey, crooked tree! Yeah! Crooked tree! Crooked tree! You like 5 more of those. Preemptive, you say? That thing's weak to any element, so guess what we're doing? We're punching it with the power of thunder!
I can still
So yeah, autopathing is nice.
What's this?
Bonus. That's not all.
Sweet. And there's nothing on floor 4 to gather, unless we count ingredients. Now floor 5, this is the risky business.
What's this?
Bonus. That's not all.
Okay, Colossal Roper. Let's see what we get. No, knowing things can get a lot worse when we approach the mine point, I think I'll hold off on using union skills. Alright, it's paralyzed. No input from Rastia there. That's fine. This is fine. Airblade. Some healer ring.
Best of luck.
One hit kill! Just kidding. Can it be like this all the time?
Hopefully.
Let's see.
Alright, is this enough to fully patch us up?
Take a look. That's not all.
Not quite, but close enough. I'd rather Dwarf be full health though. Holy crap. Things can hit hard up here. Anywho, after this we're gonna Ariadne thread out, so I don't have to really concern myself with a return trip. Oh boy.
This isn't good.
That didn't work.
That is the first battle I've ever fled from in this save file. Just a fun fact for you.
All right then.
Here's another.
That's not all. Here's some more.
Alright. Inventory. Ariadne thread.
Welcome. What'll it be? Deal.
Have
What'll it
one
be?
more. And sell everything. $946
What are you selling?
Alright.
Pleasure doing business.
This is what gathering's like. We've got to poop. Let's wrap up 4 or 5. Yeah, Tuesday. It's not tomorrow. Unless we want to make up Friday's mystery. But I called this the trial of Butts.jpg. Oh well. Let's call a night here. I'll see what grinding I can get done. So we have a different part information I want to try.
Have a nice nap.
So, once again, I thank you very much for watching. A good night, and fare thee well.